There we go. Going live. Whoops. I gotta be careful. Come on. Of course, giving me issues. There we go. There. Oof. All right. All right, everybody. Just setting up a live stream. Just getting set up here so that we can get going. Hopefully the quality is good. Alright, just kind of getting all set up here. There. Alright, now I won't be able to see comments right away, but just going to get all set up here. Doing a little pot roast. This all heated up. All right, just gonna give this a try. Hopefully it'll be entertaining. It's the first time I'm doing this with the live stream, so I'm really not sure what this is gonna look. Let's get a little closer to the action. There we go. Much better. Get that out of the way. Oh, that was hot. Get that out of the way. All right. Alright, so we're going to be heating up this Dutch oven. Going to get this hot because I need to sear the chuck roast or sirloin roast that I got. And once we kind of brown it quickly, we're going to add in our mix, and then we're going to do a 2-hour burn. So just going to experiment, see how this looks, what this looks like. And I got this set up here on the tripod, so I'm not exactly going to see the comments right away. I have to check on another phone for that. So we'll give this a little stir in a bit. And so what I've been finding is that with these live streams, it takes a few minutes for people to get a notification and stop doing what they're doing and jumping in. So, you know, I assume the first 10 minutes it's going to be a little bit slow, but we're going to do the Yankee Pot Roast, just getting the Dutch oven heated up, and then we're going to start grilling some of the meat, and then we'll add in the mix. So again, I won't be able to see the comments right away, just the way that the camera's set up here on the tripod, but I have to use my other phone to take a look at the comments there. So ingredients, we got a sirloin tip roast, that's a couple pounds, 3-4 pounds. We got some mini red potatoes, we got some mini sweet potatoes we're going to add at the end. We got some onions, carrots, stewed tomatoes, and celery, and some thyme, salt and pepper. Very basic recipe, but the key here, we're going to let that stew for a couple of hours. So I don't know if I'll do the stream for a couple hours, but definitely get it to the point where you guys get an idea what it looks like here. So I'm just getting everything kind of heated up here. So if you're watching, put down a comment. I won't get to it quite right away. I have to use another phone to check. And let's use my timer. So I'm using a timer, which is a beer. So I'll be this is going to be a 2-beer recipe, and using some Garrison Imperial IPA, which is a double IPA. So we'll be using that shortly. Not quite sure with this. Oh, Garrison, they make good beer, but man, their bottle caps are cheap, unfortunately. Anyway, that's what we're drinking today. Wow. I always keep forgetting stuff here, so let's see what we've got going on here. I'd say that's getting hot. We're just going to start by grilling some of the meat, our roast, and then we'll get going here. Oh, not use your Dutch oven yet. Well, it's such a nice afternoon. I'm going to use, where is it? Some sirloin tip roast, oven roast. We're just going to sear, get it? Sear the meat on each side. So we're just going to brown it on each side for a bit, and then we're going to add the rest of the mix. How's the sound? Can you hear the sizzle? Alright, so I'll start the timer. double IPA. We'll do 2 of these because it's going to be a 2-hour cook. Timer has started. Alright, perfect. How's the quality so far? I see Smoking Apes commenting here. I was just going to say that I'm not going to be able to see all the comments just the way that this thing's set up on the tripod, but I just happen to be seeing yours. I assume if the audio's good, video should be good too. I'm at kind of the edge of my Wi-Fi at my place, so kind of curious. So this is the setup for the Dutch oven. Got some sandstone bricks from Nova Scotia up in Northumberland Strait. This reason why this sandstone is of demand. That's what they use a lot of the buildings here for the facade. So these things can survive the cold and heat thaw cycles that we have out here. So minus 30 Celsius, plus 30, that kind of temperature shift. So these things don't crack like the crap that you get at Home Depot. So they're very very good for fire pits and that kind of stuff. Once you start getting the heat, it does a really good job. So I just did a big square, recycle a little bit of a grill from my barbecue there. If I want to grill a steak or salmon, just brush it off and all that. So kind of want to add a few more bricks, maybe another layer. I'm using charcoal today, but I would normally use just wood, hardwood stuff you use for the green egg. Oops. I'm finding that the lump coal they use for the green egg and all that works a lot better. So the lovely neighbor's dog. Be quiet. Came out smoking. Shh, I gotta be quiet. Hey Jackson, what's going on, buddy? Oh, don't be mean. Oh, there's the other neighbor with his Harley. He's not as friendly. I think he's like a border security guard on the Canadian side. Where he has his Harley, he got his Camaro. He got some other toy too, but I think he's just angry all the time. There's brown in each side. So we're doing a Yankee Pot Roast. This is going to be a 2-hour cook. And you know it's starting to smell good because all the dogs are losing their minds. Yeah, back what I was saying here, I'm using the Kingsford briquettes, but lump coal for green egg, or just wood, hardwood, works the best I find. Just the lack of ashes.
Four pieces of ham, a whole bunch of strawberries, and cheese.
Holy moly. So she's ready for a nap? Awesome. So there's a couple people are engaged in my searing of the meat.
Searing, nice.
Yeah, so get it, sear.
It's good already.
Yeah, looks good.
Show inside your bowl.
No, not quite yet there, so I got it kind of trained on this, so yeah. Just trying to get all sides of it done. Nice piece of meat though. There's a joke there, I'm sure. A little breezy today, but alright. About enough of the searing I want to do for now, so I'm just gonna put in the mix. Alright, so basically we got stewed tomatoes, onions, celery, carrots, salt, pepper, and thyme, and a little bit of water. And did I say carrots? Alright, that's it. That's all we're using. Very basic, like Mom used to make kind of roast. So we're going to pour that in. Looks good. Let's take a little Instagram and Twitter picture. What's up, Jackson? There. Alright, so now what we're going to do here, we're just going to remove some of the coals and kind of get the temperature all kind of settled, but leave it here at the bottom for a couple minutes to start to boil up. Alright. So we're going to mix the potatoes at the end. Recipe calls for it the last 30 minutes. There we go. Alright, got the hiking guy. Hey Jim. Hiking guy says nice setup. Let's see, smoking ape. Hearing things nice. Okay, perfect. Hopefully I got caught up with all the comments. Try to arrange the coals here in a circle. Like so. There we go. Put the coals in the corner there so that if I need to heat up some more, I can just pour a bunch in the corner. That's why I kind of have this bigger square area. I used to have just enough space for the Dutch oven to put in, but I didn't have enough room to work with, so I tried to reconfigure it. So I went down a level of bricks, but kind of doubled my surface area, and it ends up working really good, especially on colder days. Kind of want to have a fire in the corner there, or just another batch of coals. And like I said, the heat traps well, especially once sandstone starts getting in the heat, so works out pretty good. Gotta check some comments here. I can't quite see it here on the phone the way just the tripod set up, but let's see here what we got. It's only a couple seconds delay. That's cool. Alright, so let's flip over. Let's flip over on this side. Hello. How's it going, y'all? Alright. Alright, so that's kind of where we're at here. We're going to let this heat up here. Next 20 minutes, give it a little stir. And just doing a little bit of a slow 2-hour. Again, this is the first time I'm doing this with the live stream cooking, so like I was saying earlier, it just seems like by the time you guys see the notification, get set up, look it up on your phone or desktop, you're doing something else. And I assume most of you guys are East Coast or Central Time. If not, let me know where you are. I see just enough of the comments here so I can see your comments going through. So very basic recipe. So we had that sirloin roast steak, about 3 pounds. We got a couple carrots, 3 carrots, an onion. We got 2 stalks of celery, salt, pepper, thyme. We got 2 cans of stewed tomatoes. And is there anything else? I think that's it. And again, what we're doing here, we just seared the meat on each side, trapped in some of that goodness. And then now we kind of remove some of the coals underneath the Dutch oven. And then we put a bunch on the top, and we're just gonna let things kind of stew up. We're going low and slow. And this is great today. It's 13, 14 Celsius with a little bit of a breeze. Nice sun. So that's I find, compared to when I do these videos in the winter time or cooler temperatures, when it's closer to 0, I find it's much more harder to manage the heat. But a day like today, it's gonna go very easily. So got a pile of coals there in the back, and when I need to throw a few more to refresh some coals in about 45 minutes, I'll be able to do that. I'm probably gonna take a couple chimneys to do this. Like I said earlier, I'm using the Kingsford standard briquette. I prefer the lump coal that you get for like the big green egg, or maple, or actual wood, but kind of close to the house you can see, so neighbors might not like all the smoke I get to when I start up the fire. However, it does smell really, really good. Anyway, it might take about another half hour for the smells to permeate, but that's kind of where we are right now. And we got somebody watching there, so is there any comments or questions about the Dutch oven? I don't know if I have any knowledge. Only thing I can say right now that this is a 2-beer timer dish, and this is the beer I'll be using. This is a double IPA, so 2 hours, 2.5 hours. So we'll do that. So an hour and a half we'll stew, and then the last 30 minutes I'll throw in just some mini reds and some few mini sweet potatoes. So take out the knife and start carving away. So I'm really debating what's more entertaining, watching me drink beer, ramble off. Even if there was no I figure you would, oh boy, add some beer to the roast. I guess I could add some beer to the roast. Let's do that right now. Very good observation. I think people kind of got disappointed there. Let's add some of that, yo. I usually don't put beer too much, especially the double IPA. The Mrs. Doesn't like it. Well, doesn't like too much of it. She doesn't drink a lot of beer. She doesn't drink beer, so there we go. Yeah, okay, maybe a little bit more. %8 beer. Don't need to put that much in it. Ooh, yeah. Ooh, chimama. Beep, beep, beep. All right. Wasn't that exciting? Oh boy. Any words of wisdom for the Dutch oven? As I listening to the neighbors next door, or the neighbor behind me, or 2 houses down. Anyway, let's see, we're almost 2 years into the Dutch oven, and some of the things that I kind of learned about the Dutch oven is temperature makes a big difference. What time of year you're doing this kind of stuff. Watch a lot of the videos or in Texas or southern areas where it's not quite as cold, and when I try to do stuff up here where it's -10, -20, whatever, or just no sun, it really makes a big difference how many coals you put in, or how hot you got to keep things. So that has been the challenge I've been doing when I've been doing the Dutch oven, but not as much with the lump coal because you're just making a fire, but with the briquettes, that has been much of a challenge. So that's kind of why I've kind of switched away from the briquettes to the lump, but today we're just using briquettes. Let's see what else we got going on. I definitely do like the larger area that I made for myself just so that I can have a couple fires going. I'll be recycling the Christmas tree, and then later on in the year I'll be chopping that up and just using that for fire, or to start to get things hot, and then some hardwood. What I've been doing, and I kind of ran out of my supply, I've had I used to go underneath transmission lines, and because that's considered crown land, or there's a machine that goes and just trims all the growth, the undergrowth, but there's a section here that the undergrowth are hardwood, oak, maple. So I've been going in with my saw and just basically, they're great hiking stick size, about yay big, but you get a couple pieces of those, you cure them, and then you use that for your fire, and that does a good job. I kind of like that a lot. So I kind of ran out of my supply, and I'm gonna have to go out this spring and get some, and just set them up here somewhere to dry, probably back here around the house. I don't know if you can see, you probably don't see, but about 12 feet from the house. We got this whole white facade here, and we're facing south, so we got the sun pretty much all day. And a day like today where it's 13, 14 degrees, just because, and then the floor here is all brick, and with the white side of the house, the brick, it feels like it's 20. You can be in t-shirt weather, but you step outside of the radiant zone and it's just freezing. So, and I'm not going to give you a shot of the backyard because everything's brown and ugly. Just seeing a little bit of green coming out, popping up, especially where the dog's been doing his business. That's a little bit more green, but we had the grandmother in-law come in this week. Has some issues with daycare and stuff, so came over, gave us a hand, and I think she was getting a little shack-backy because she did a lot of stuff around the backyard, raking and getting the dead brush and all that stuff. So the previous owners of this place put a lot of crap around the yard. We've been slowly kind of pulling that back because we found that we weren't gardeners. So another 5 minutes and we'll give the Dutch oven the traditional stir and turn, mostly turn. And again, what we're doing here is we're just going to get this slowly up to a boil or simmer, and then we're just going to let it simmer for an hour and a half, maybe 2 hours. So hopefully this is sounding good. Hopefully you don't hear too much of the background. I can barely see the comments if comments are coming through. What would be nice is to see the comments after I'm done the live stream. Makes it look like a little bit more activity going on. So, but that's what's going on right now. I don't have any. I don't know if you guys got any questions there. I know there's one watching there, but I don't know if there's anything else we can talk about. Oof, maybe I should have planned some list of discussions, some topics. I don't want to do current news, but hey, how about that Star Wars trailer? Doesn't that look great? What? Huh? Poster looks good too. Can't wait for that. Can't wait for that Star Wars. And then what else? Guardians of the Galaxy. That's looking pretty good. Something going on there. I know you saw the last little thing that went on. There's a little clip of it looks like they're on Earth. So there's something going on. So that's kind of like the key to bring the Guardians to Earth for the Infinity War. If you're not into comic books, that's okay. I've stopped buying them myself for 20 years now, so I don't know what's going on. I just recognize the characters. Anyway, 2 beer timer. However, I put some beer per request into the mix. It's a double IPA, so I don't have to put too much into it to get the taste of it. Like I was saying, the missus there, she doesn't drink beer, so any hint of it, she'll taste it. There's beer in here. It's like, yes, flavor. Anyway, have no idea how long I'm going to do this live stream. Just kind of experimenting with the dish. A lot of my dishes for Dutch oven are like the 2 to 3 hour range. Hence why I do it on a Saturday afternoon. Cameras there. Hence why I do it on a Saturday afternoon. So just sit out here. Got some nice Adirondack chairs here. I got the double one with the little middle console that you can put your stuff on and look at it. Little one, we did a Easter egg hunt with the little one this morning. A couple of our friends too that got kids same age, and I think we did about 2 or 3 kilometers of walking. Anyway, more walking than 3-year-olds probably should be doing. So we did that. They got their little bag of treats, which were fruits, bag of fruits. So, which was a good idea. And then she got the supplies for this here. And then the little one here, she just crashed on the couch with her blankie and put on some Paw Patrol or put something on YouTube or whatever. And I guess she had a nice little lunch that the missus made and passed out. So perfect. So we won't have any outbursts in a bit. All right, let's turn this around here, show what this looks like. So let's. Whoa. All right, so. All right. Let's take a look, see how we're doing temperature-wise. Oh yeah, looking good. 1, 2, yeah. Give it a turn. And give it a turn that way, just so that the heat on top kind of moves around too. So I probably don't have quite enough on top, because really it should be boiling by now or starting to steam up a little bit more. So I'm just gonna add a little bit more heat on top. That should be good. There we go. You don't want to make it look like an episode of Batman TV show all askew. Alright, let me bring in some of those dirty dishes. Don't need this. we got going on here? Okay. Let me check some comments, because I'm sure I missed some. As you gaze on the beautiful Dutch oven. Let's tap on live chat. Yeah, that's exactly it. Smoking Ape, don't add the potatoes until the last 30 minutes. Otherwise, it'll be a nice, yeah, they'll be pretty much broken. Even though that's why I took the reds. Wouldn't break down too much, but. Oh, somebody unsubscribed. I just know. Alright, so don't ask why that's there. I have no idea. No idea why that thing's there. In-laws are here. So just going through some of the comments here, and had to flick it on the main screen, and I saw 8,003 subscribers. I'm like, yay, finally passed the 3. And then I hit refresh, 8,002. So I wonder who unsubscribed. They started watching the live stream and didn't like it all of a sudden. What else we got going on? Have you guys been playing with that YouTube app? It's been they've been basically integrating pretty much everything that's in studio, and the fact that you can do the live streaming from it, kind of neat. Oh boy, alright, I can see the comments a little bit better, so guys got any comments, type some stuff in. I'm here, answer your questions, because trust me, this is an hour and a half of just staring at this, so I might as well do some entertainment. So one of the questions, podcasts, that came up a little while ago. So we're going to continue doing the podcast. I know there's a big gap between the episodes right now. The big challenge I'll be having now that we're not doing Friday nights anymore is basically just finding a time to do it. So we're going to do it whenever we schedules align. Thinking of rotating when Jocelyn's not available. Instead of just waiting, maybe we can get a few people on reserve on the bench to do it. I'm not sure about the three-way conversations, but you haven't subscribed to it, just do a search for Avoiding Chores on your podcast, and we'll take a listen. Tell me what you think. 6 to 8 minutes. I've been looking at the stats. People have been downloading and listening, and people have given me some honest feedback, and it's been good, other than missing the hangouts themselves. They kind of like it's a little bit different from the long hour and a half chats that we used to have, and some of the other podcasts too. So we're just trying to find our voice and trying to stay true to the Avoiding Chores names and all that stuff. So, what else is going on? I had a comment with the Tilly hat. Had the video, and somebody was commenting on shouldn't be using OxyClean or cleaners when you're washing your Tilly hat. And the point of the video is just to use just a little bit, just enough to get some of that dirt and grime out, not put, a cup. But I've had one for a number of years, and that's what I use, and it's been holding up really good. So it all depends. I think the biggest thing is the rinsing. As long as you rinse it really good, make sure you get all that stuff off of it, should be fine with your Tilly hat. So Dutch oven accessories. May as well get back to the Dutch oven stuff. Any accessories do I want for the Dutch oven? A Treve. Now I did see one, Ken Rollins on YouTube. He does a lot of good outdoor Texas cooking there, and he made one. I think he's selling one on his website. It's just a Treve to put your Dutch oven like higher or lower off the ground. The big complaints with these Dutch ovens is just not high enough off the ground when you need to manage your fire, or it's too hot, you just want it up a little higher. Because once it gets the heat, once the heat is properly distributed, the thing's hot. I mean, it's on the right temperature. So might have to figure that out. I need 3 horseshoes and some bolts, galvanized bolts and nuts, and that will make a trivet. I guess it will fit perfectly with the foot stands. Definitely a pot lifter, and I've been debating between just buying one like a camp made, or just going up to a blacksmith here and just get 2 pieces of iron and just, you know, banging some iron together and make myself my own old school pot lifter. Don't know. Other than that, I'm not too big on accessories. I haven't really needed anything. Maybe a smaller saucepan, maybe a 2-quart Dutch oven, you know, and put that top on the grill that you see there. I'll flip it over, you can see, just to keep some, I don't know, whatever hot. Or I'm happy with the skillet. Maybe get another skillet, just more for the outdoors. Do that. But that's about it. I mean, once you get started, I mean, really the big accessories that you do need is a big pair of tongs to manage the charcoal if you're doing briquettes and stuff. A shovel if you're doing fire, like a real fire, playing with the embers. A nice spoon or spatula. Some oven mitts. I use oven mitts, but you can use work gloves too, so that you can pick it up and rotate it. I mean, get yourself a nice secure area. I mean, what I was thinking of doing maybe this summer is going out to parks and just, you know, those barbecue stands that you can just, you know, barbecue standing up. They got the grill and stuff. You just shove a bunch of charcoal in it. So I'm thinking maybe going to one of those spots and just making something and shooting video there. So that could be an option. So anyway, so that's basically it right now. 42 minutes into this live stream. Got another hour to go. Anyway, so we're gonna basically at this point we're just gonna monitor the coals. If we need to put a few more in, rotate the Dutch oven every 20 minutes or so, and then just keep things at a good temperature. That's really, once you set it and forget it, that's kind of what you do here. So I think what I'm going to do here is I'm going to dump some more coals. I'm going to take the charcoal that I kind of put in the corner, put that in my chimney, and then I'm just going to fill up my chimney again with another halfway up, just so I can get some coals here. So let me flip over. You guys can take a look here. Basically that's going to take off there in a bit, and then we can refresh the coals once they get going there. So it's not that fussy once you get going with it. Yeah, I left my chimney out the whole winter. It kind of rusted off. These things are what, $10? Got caught in the ice too, so this one's a little rougher shape than the other one there. So Too bad you can't do some background music. Otherwise, it'd be a little bit more entertaining. Another 10 minutes or so, we're gonna give it a little stir, or we'll just do the rotation. We'll just leave it here for a little bit. I think you can see the thing smoking. There we go. Yeah, just do the, what I do, I just put the hand on top and do the 1 Mississippi, 2 Mississippi. This is like 2 Mississippis, and you can lift the Dutch oven over and you do the same thing. So I'll try to do 2 to 3 Mississippis in terms of heat. That usually is good enough for me. So we're just doing, see a bunch of people jumping in. So we're just gonna do, we're what, 47 minutes into our cook. It's a 2-beer cook. We're doing the pot roast. So we just seared the meat. Big 3-pound sirloin roast. And then we mixed in some celery, carrots, stewed tomatoes, onions, salt, pepper, thyme. And we're just cooking it through here. We did 1 rotation of the Dutch oven. And once we, another 5 minutes or so, we'll do another rotation. And then I'm just getting another batch of coals here, getting all set up. Hopefully the wind is not bothering you guys too much. Make sure you guys comment. Kind of want some feedback. First time I'm doing this, or cooking such a long time here. I'm hoping I can get my phone. I'm not quite sure how long this battery is going to last, so we'll go until this thing dies. But yeah, we're just going to get the coals refreshed, and make sure you put down some comments. I can read them. Might not see them right away, just the way that this thing's kind of set up on the tripod, but definitely I'm checking. So I'm grateful for people who are sticking in, watching so far. Hopefully it's your second screen, having it on your TV as you're doing your finishing your lunch. I'm assuming you guys are mostly East Coast time or Central time. If not, let me know which time zone you're in. Kind of interesting to know who's watching. And I'm really not sure when you do these live streams who's seeing it. You know, remember when you were doing the other type of live stream, you know, everybody would see it and you get all sorts of weird comments, but I think this one here is more geared towards the subscribers, or those who subscribe to me. So alright, now I'm just getting a good whiff of the contents inside the pot. So it took almost 40 minutes to get through, so it's getting at the good right temperature there. So that's pretty good. I'm happy. Hello, where are you? Oh, and people are dropping. Jeez, people, don't drop. This is the whole point of it. 2-camera setup. Anyway, so we're gonna do this for another hour and a half. We'll see how the meat goes. I like the meat to be falling off the bone kind of deal. You guys kind of miss it at the beginning, but anyway, the point is the last 30 minutes we'll add in some of these little reds. And I saw these today here is these mini sweet potatoes, so we'll add a bit of both. It doesn't call for a lot, so probably just a handful or 2 of the reds and a couple of the sweet potatoes. So, and again, this is a 2-beer measure recipe, and this is the beer I'm using to measure. So this is double IPA, Garrison, local beer, my favorites. So we're part way through. I did put a little bit inside per request inside the dish. The rest is inside me. So that's pretty much how I time my Dutch oven. And this is a nice day. It's what, 13, 14 Celsius. we're against the house here, so it's radiating a little bit more heat, so it's a little bit more warm. But definitely put down some comments, folks. Can't be doing this live stream without any comments. I know there've been some coming in so far. I'm just gonna check because I can't see exactly the two lines of the comments there. I'll just check here on the channel here. Live chat. Don't see anything. Oh, come on, folks. Give me some comments, eh? Gotta see what's going on. Alright, so live chat is working. I know that. So, anyway, thanks for the hiking guys, Smoking Ape. Comment so far, appreciate it. This is kind of like the Friday night hangouts, but it's Saturday afternoon and I'm still drinking beer, so win-win for everybody. So we're talking about some of the comments that have been going on the channel. So I've been trying to get into the last little while, just answer some common questions, and we're almost ready for a flip anyway, so I'll just do this little interlude before we flip over. But one of them was about monitoring your heart rate as you're doing a golf game with the Garmin Vivo Active. So I don't think when you're in golf mode you can monitor your heart rate with the Vivo Active. If you had the Vivo Active HR and then you're doing the golf and you're keeping your score on the Vivo Active, that's one of the benefits of the Garmin Vivo Active. If you're doing golf, you can keep score. I think when you have the HR version, you'll be able to monitor your heart rate and keep score, but I don't think the first version will allow you to do that, just because it doesn't. I don't think it has that activity in. I haven't tried it. I haven't golfed in years, so I wouldn't know, but I'm gonna err to the side of no to that. All right, let's do a stir and see what's going on here. How you like my sound effects? They're awesome. Alright. So I'm just going to do the quarter turn that way and a turn that way. So if you want to know what it looks like so far, oh yeah. It's looking good, smelling good. Hopefully that was good. Alright guys, let me know if that was a good shot or not. No, I don't know what's happening. Whoop, whoop, whoop. Alright, using an iPhone 6 Plus for the video. I got a battery pack kind of tied onto it. I have no idea if it's charging it or not. I'm on a clip with a traditional camera tripod, so because of that, the screen, it's kind of, most of it is blocked, so that's why I can't see what's going on. So give me some comments, folks. I'm running out of topics, the interludes between the action. Tomorrow I'm hoping to upload another InReach video. I'm just trying to get a lot of these ones out, so can do that. I'm hoping to do certain videos monthly now that the nice weather is here. Do some Dutch oven. I have amassed a number of ingredients for the main dish for the Dutch oven, so it's just a matter of just searching for something that looks good. So we did last time the Korean short rib stew, which was really good. We're doing this pot roast here. There's stuff like breads with the Dutch oven, jambalaya, gumbo. There's some other dishes a little bit more fancy that, you know, it's on the horizon. I like to do that. So basically what I do is I just look for the main ingredient I want to eat. So meat, fish, chicken, whatever. And I basically search on these recipe sites for something that can be done in a slow cooker or a Dutch oven. So they're not necessarily Dutch oven recipes. Well, they are, but you know they're geared for the kitchen. But I just bring them outside, and for the most part, there hasn't really been any dish that you do stick it in the oven or a slow cooker or crock pot or on the stove top for a few hours. If you can do that, then you can do it outside here. So the biggest issue that, and I'll repeat it again for those who are listening there, I'm using the Kingsford briquettes today. I prefer the lump coal that you get, especially when you buy the big green egg. I prefer that, or just make a fire. So use a wood kind of close to the house, so I can't really do it here, but sneak it in once in a while, but I can't do it like that. I'm noticing my coals in my chimney here, my refresh is working pretty good. I like the lump and I like the wood because of it does less ash than the briquettes. The Kingsford, ridiculous amount of ash, and it's a pain in the butt to deal with. Way more waste that I gotta shovel out. When I'm using the lump or a real fire, there's way less junk at the end of the day. So that's kind of what I've been leaning towards. Just that I haven't seen any in the stores to buy any. So, but now that we're in April, grass is starting to turn green. Might as well. Cowboy charcoal, smoking ape. We have lump coal, cowboy charcoal, works great. Yes, it does work good, and it smells good. It smells better, like that smell that's from the lump coal goes in and seeps into your Dutch oven. So when you eat it, you get that wood smell. Not so much with the briquettes here. You get a little bit, but oh yeah, absolutely. Or just cut a tree. Oak. I like oak. Maple. The lump coal that I use is mostly maple. That's exactly it, Smoking Ape. No messy ashes. I mean, you'll see the difference when you start doing the Dutch oven. You do the Kingsford because that's what you're seeing on YouTube, and they work great. They last as long as they say they last. The temperature is what they say it is. But you know, once you start dealing, you'll see here, I'll start dealing with some ash here, and you can see like the mess. Lump or an actual wood fire, way better. And you'll see why as I deal with it. I don't have fancy brushes. I'm just going to use my oven mitt and or take the Dutch oven out of the pit and then take the cover and kind of dump it so that none of the ash falls into it. Although having a little bit of ash in your Dutch oven ain't that bad. Can't really taste it. Is there anything else? Yeah, any other big dishes that I've had any issues with Dutch oven? Like I said, not that many. I mean, meat, you stew it. Chicken. I haven't done fish in here. I don't know what you would do with the fish. I've done pizza. I've done pies. Remember, I started doing the meat pie. You can do that in a Dutch oven. And when I did the apple pie last fall, so I basically had just a little bit of space between the bottom of the Dutch oven and the pie plate. I had a ceramic pie plate. And then cooked the apple pie. It was colder in the season, so again, you got to deal with the amount of coals. Almost got to put more when we're up here. That smell, that wood smoky smell, got into the apple pie. It was fantastic. It was like one of the best apple pies ever. So I was almost thinking the other day of I should maybe do some beer brewing on the coals or on the fire. Just get an old aluminum or steel jug and just do just brew a 1 gallon batch, right? Don't need big, just need a really big spaghetti pot kind of size dish, and then you just do your Dutch oven, do your meal, and you're brewing some beer at the other side. And of course you can't have it with it, but do what you need to do. And so I've been looking up how to brewing beer on the outside 1 gallon batches, just looking at that. So dog woke up. See if the dog wants out. Gets kind of jealous. So let me flip over here, and we're gonna do a stir here and refresh the coals here in a bit here. So we're gonna do that. Yep. All right, let's get the food out. Alright, dealing with the ashes. I want to get my stirring spoon out of the way. Now, see what I mean by ash? So what I'll do here, I'll just stick it out. Take the other glove. Here. Let's refresh here. You gonna put on a jacket, girl?
I'm trying to convince her to do, but
Oh, well, just let her come out. And the little one wants to come out. Hey, girl. I'm just doing fire here.
Here, look at this. Even got a hoodie on it.
I don't want this.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, she ate really well.
Oh, nice. So you had a good lunch there, Alexa? There you go. Let's get our each oven on here. Give it a turn. And let's put some.
So are those your car winter tires? Is that what those are?
No, those are the car summer tires.
Summer tires.
So we need to put them on Kijiji there. And
And what size are they?
I have no idea. Something 16s.
That's what I'm wondering.
Actually, they'll be very close to your car, actually. Just the rims are not the same bolt. Mine was a Ford and yours was a Toyota.
So it's the right number, 20555R16, but does the 89H mean something?
Nope.
So those are, to me, those are the right size.
Okay, there you go. And people are like, what the hell are they talking about? I switched vehicles last week, so
Guess what?
Oh, sorry.
don't open the gate, girl. You stay out here.
I forgot you were doing this.
I know you did.
When I was at Grammy, I
Uh-huh.
was doing the gate all by myself.
Oh, well, you shouldn't be opening the gate. You gotta stay in the back here. We got 4 people watching
Mommy,
us.
But I found Grammy sand and no lose
Okay.
some pink.
Ah.
The drop.
All right, so we've seen some of the steam here coming out underneath. It's just getting a little too hot. I don't know if you guys can see it here. Steam coming out here, coming out here. Just a little too hot. What's that, Alexa?
I'm to help you.
Oh, you can help me. 3,
Okay.
4. So I'll take 4 out.
I want help.
Okay.
Please.
So I'll just
And
take.
these are my favorite, and peaches are my favorite, and gravy's are my favorite.
Gravy. Gravy's your favorite. What?
All stuff is on my favorite.
Okay.
Stuff on my favorite.
I think I need to buy a new chimney.
I need to buy, but later
Yeah?
I'll buy some juice.
To buy some juice?
Yes.
Okay.
After is Easter time.
Okay, sounds good.
After when it's somewhere around the house.
Okay.
It's Easter time.
Easter time. Did you have fun at your egg hunt this morning?
And guess what?
What?
I'm going to show you the Easter hunt where we go.
Okay.
The Easter hunt is really far away.
All right. Where does he live?
It lives here
Okay.
in a bunny castle.
Ah.
And then it's at the top.
Okay.
And then I say, hey bunny, come on, look. It's some presents.
Oh yeah, that's looking good. Ah, it's looking good.
That's looking
That.
good.
Yeah, you gonna eat some of that tonight?
No,
No.
I don't
Where are you gonna eat? Chicken nuggets?
When I get old.
When you get old, you're gonna eat that?
Yeah.
Are you gonna eat kids' food for supper?
No.
No.
I know it's kids.
No, you don't eat kids' food? Getting a little breezy.
Yes.
Alright.
Daddy.
Are you cold? Do you need your jacket? No? It's right there on the step if you need it.
I'm not cold.
Are you gonna play on the slide? So I can take a look at you?
Oh.
And you can stay away from the burning hot coals and red hot Dutch oven?
No,
No?
I want to help you.
Oh, okay. Well, you can help me watch.
No.
That's all I need to do. You need to get yourself something to drink.
But
Go get your...
I want to help with these.
Oh, you want to help with the potatoes?
And these.
Alright, we got another half hour until we throw those into the Dutch oven, which are the mini red potatoes and the sweet potatoes.
I love this sweet potatoes.
Those are red potatoes.
I love it.
Yeah, you love that?
Yeah, when I get old, I'm gonna like it.
Oh, okay. I see. Now, can Daddy...
When I get old, I'm gonna
Yeah.
like these too.
You like... Yeah, well, those sweet potatoes are pretty good. Daddy like those. Daddy's gonna cut them up. Oh,
Yes.
can you go inside and get me the small cutting board? Ask Mom for the small cutting board.
Okay, Daddy.
And you can go and come bring that out to Daddy.
Okay.
Thank you. There we go. All right, thank you, Alexa. There we go.
That's my stuff.
Yeah, I'll give it to you when you come back. See, this is why I do recorded videos, because of all the interruptions I get. You get to see it behind the scenes. Oh, how does Jim make his Dutch oven videos? How does he get those 2 minutes or 3 minutes of magic? Reality takes 3 hours.
I got some candy bars.
Excellent. We can show the people on YouTube what it looks like. So we're using the cutting board to cut up our potatoes. You want to come sit on the chair? Want to sit on Daddy?
No, thank you.
No?
Look.
Look.
Look at this thing.
You want to see? You want to take a look? See? Take a look on the phone here. Daddy's doing a YouTube. Do you see yourself?
Yeah.
Yeah. And what's your name?
Alexa James.
Alexa Jane Sear. That's right. What's wrong with the dog? Why is he barking?
I think he wants out, but he wants to stay in at the same time.
Oh, he wants a lab that wants out
Uh-oh,
and
my
stays in.
chair.
Uh-oh.
Broken.
Paint's flaking away. Mommy's paint job last year is not holding.
Oh no, my chair is not doing this. I need
Let's-
a new chair.
Well, you got 2 chairs over there. You got one there and you got one there.
Yeah, that's different.
What?
You know who sits there?
Who sits there?
Grammy did.
Grammy did? Judgingly? No Grammy's tricks. Alexa, why is that white thing there? What's in it? Is it garbage? Do we recycle? Put stuff. Okay, I thought we were. So it's not full of your diapers?
No.
Okay, because you've been out of diapers for a while.
Yeah. Hey, that's Grammy's chair.
I can't sit here?
No.
Uh-oh.
Is this your chair here?
Well, we might.
No strip.
We're having some issues. I think we've hit it. I think we hit the max, folks. All right, so put down any.
Let me see.
Let me see. All right, here we go. Yeah, you don't have to get too close. See, like that. All right, so thanks a lot, folks, for jumping in. We got another half hour, and then we're gonna add the potatoes. Check the Instagram or Twitter, and I'll show you what it looks like at the end. Hey, now. People think you're gonna be all silly. Don't be all silly, yo. All right, I'm not shooting video for this, so this is what you see. Okay, Alexa, can you hit this button? Hit the button up there. There we go.
La la